Hello, my name is Natasha, owner of Williams Senior Care Consulting and founder of Assisted Living World Academy. This course will cover the introduction to the assisted living industry. Intro to the assisted living agenda will be just learning what assisted living really means, know who you're marketing to and why, understanding what it takes to be successful, learn why. What is your why? Why did you become interested into the assisted living facility world? Understand why this is a good time to be ahead of the civil wave that is coming and the need of assisted living facilities will be growing. You made an excellent choice by investing in a business in the assisted living industry. This industry is the only industry where no matter what is going on in the world, the need for caring for others and housing would never go away. We may need to adopt, we may need to be creative, but the need would always be there. The need will grow as the baby boomers get older. Do hospitals, doctors, office, businesses slow down during hard times? No, they continue to provide care to others on a daily basis. Look at the assisted living business. And as an extension of continuing care that one must have in order to live a healthy, long life. Now, what is an assisted living? The term assisted living means an establishment that furnish in one or more facilities food, shelter to four or more persons who are unrelated to the owner of the establishment. And they provide personal care, administry of medication, provide assistance with supervision of administration of medication, provide skilled nursing services for the limited purpose, and provide health maintenance activities. The things that we will be providing will be like bathing, grooming, dressing, medication reminders, meal preparation, moving, general supervision. Our concept of service will be providing site oversight of the residents' physical and mental well-being. We will assist them to maintaining their independence and live a quality life that we will all want to enjoy when we get older. Now, the different levels of healthcare system, I want to kind of break it down so that you will see how the assisted living facility business model fits into the overall healthcare system. Now, if something happens to you, the first thing you would have to do is go to the hospital. You know, things happen, surgery, you fall, break your hip, all these things happen, especially when people get older. So they end up in the hospital. Insurance only pays for you to be in the hospital for a couple of days. 30, 60, 180, whatever the time limit is, you should be able to get better so that you can either go home or move to a rehab hospital. Most people after a fall always have to go to the rehab hospital because now the immediate threat is gone, blood pressure is okay, medication's on board. Now they just need to get stronger and get the occupational and physical therapy that they're needing to get stronger to either A, go home or go to the nursing home. Sometimes you won't get better. Sometimes you're just older and your body's just getting sicker and sicker. So you're just going to need that special care. So that's when either people either go to the nursing homes, they provide medical care. It's just on a smaller level than a hospital. If you're going to need continuous care, continuous care, then you would either leave the hospital and go to a rehab to get stronger, or either go to the hospital and go to the nursing home because you're going to still need that nursing care all the time. Doctors are around, your nurses are around, they're able to administer medication to you. It is set up as a hospital, but just for a long term basis. Then you have your assisted living people. These are the people that need long term care but do not need medical care. We do not have to have a RN on duty 24 hours a day, giving you different medications, checking your blood pressure, making sure that you're um, maintaining the health that you need to stay alive. Now we're just in the assisting living part. We're just going to assist you to live longer, healthier by providing bathing for you, dressing for you, grooming you, your meals, just taking care of you and assisting you with living a healthy, productive life. Then you have your residential care, boarding homes, and group homes. That is something that I will talk to you guys in another class if you're interested in that. Those type of homes cater to people that cannot afford the assisted living. Assisted living, you can make 4,000, 5,000. Some states you have 7, 8, $9,000. Well, you cannot afford that, but still need help with assisted living. Then you will be looking for a residential care home, boarding home, or group home that is unlicensed but is permitted to operate, but at a lower cost to the consumer. So, what is a boarding home? Well, I know in Texas, you and mostly around, you would hear group home, personal care home, residential care home within the community. So, the boarding home facility is a term that the state coins as an unlicensed home. When you're looking up Texas rules and unlicensed homes, you would search for rules and regulations, boarding homes in Texas. So, a lot of times, if you're trying to look up information, you might not get information on the group homes, so search boarding homes in Georgia. Search personal care homes in Georgia. So use the different terms that comes with using an unlicensed home. If you hear anything besides assisted living in the name of the business, 99% of the time it is a unlicensed home. Okay. If you hear Williams Senior Care Assisted Living, then that means I am a licensed home because in the state of Texas and in most states, you cannot use the word assisted living unless you are licensed. Now, let's talk about the type of people that you will be in come to your home. Independent living. Sometimes you can open up your residential care home or assisted living home to cater to your independent living people. People are living longer and will need care as they get older. Sometimes the finances cannot pay for car notes and mortgages and light bill and gas bill and water bill and food when it's one person in a home and they're older and they're not working. So a lot of times people want to downsize and be around other people so that they won't be isolated and being home all alone. So what they do is just pay a monthly fee and you can give seniors a peace of mind and covering the rent, the meals, the activities, while they just working, focus on doing things in the community, living life, and not worrying about running out of money, just paying bills each month. That is a very, very popular business model. A lot of people call it the Golden Girls model. Older women still able, or men still able to dress themselves, feed themselves, cook. But if you live in a shared housing community, then the cost will go down and you still get the type of help that you're needing if you're needing that type of help in the future. So a lot of people do go to that type of facilities and care homes. So that is one way you can create a business out of a independent living home. So then you have your assisted living option. With this option, they pretty much focus on the personal care and daily activities. They will need help with the day to day basic activities one would need in order to be healthy. Most residents would need help with bathing, dressing, cooking, cleaning, reminding to take medications. Your residents would not need continuous medical care that requires skilled nursing. This option provides all the care that you would need at an affordable rate than a nursing home because it costs to have nurses and doctors on duty 24 hours a day. So the residential care is getting more and more popular with the concept of having a home away from home. Then you have your memory care. This is more popular because a lot of our older adults are getting dementia. They having some type of they're having some type of Alzheimer and dementia care, so they need 24 hours care to make sure that they are being supervised and being cared for while the loved one is at home or at work or doing whatever it is that they have to do and cannot care for their mom and dad on a 24-hour basis because of the memory um, needs that they're having. So they also would need specialized training for caregivers to provide to take care of those type of residents. You have to have specialized doors to prevent them from walking out unexpectedly. You also will have to take care of them with bathing, dressing, cooking, and cleaning as they get older. They're going to need that type of assistance. When they're getting older and the dementia gets a little worse. So, how you want to fit in into the assisted living industry is just think about the things that you, as a consumer, will want, or have problems or issues that you, as a consumer, that may have about your loved one, and you're thinking about trying to put your loved one in an assisted living home. So, what you would think about is what is the cost to care for my loved one at home versus having them live in assisted living. These things they're thinking about, okay, if I hire me a nurse to come out, how much would it cost 24 hours a day? That will exceed most of the times what it would cost to put that person into assisted living. So that is one reason why it drives them to put their loved one in an assisted living. The next question will moving my parents in a residential assisted living give me the peace of mind knowing that he or she is not alone and they're receiving the right care and supervision. Sometimes and sometimes you just can't be around 24 hours, especially if you're in another state. So what you would want to do is put them in a facility where they can get that specialized care all the time. Also, can my loved ones stay here long term as their needs increase? So you would want to put my mom or dad into a home where if their needs increase, the cost wasn't increased. That's what happens when you go into those big box facilities. If mom comes in dressing herself, doing things for herself, but then she falls and now she needs help dressing, they're wanna gonna up the price of the stay because now they're adding services to the original service that they signed up with because mom's care has increased now. So who will we be marketing to? That's a good question. We'll be marketing to baby boomers. Baby boomers is a population of people who were born between 1946 and 1964. The term baby boomers have come from having a massive increase in birth following World War II. They become the largest generation group in the U.S. until the millenniums took over. So these are the people that we're going to be taking care of now into the future. And why are the baby boomers an important part of the growth of this industry? Well, the baby boomers generation will be the people we are looking for to care for now and well off into the future because medications and medical technology has extended our lives to where we can live longer. Just think about how successful you will be by building a business based on starting now and well off in the future where the industry will grow and there's a future of customers that will be needing your help. That's why it's very, very, very important for you to start now. That way you can build your reputation so that when this wave of people that are going to need your assistance, you're already an established company and you could just go about um, doing things the way you need to do it. Population statistics. So, what is the future looks like for the baby boomers? The age people go into the assisted living is around 85 years. Because dementia residents may need assistance sooner, the age kind of does fluctuate, but average they're usually around 85 years old when you kind of don't want your mom and dad at home by themselves. So based on the population, this will be a growing trend that you can predict that we are in the beginning stage of this industry growth. And by 2049, the baby boomers will be the average age of 85. And this is in 2049. Okay. So, what is the future looks like in this industry? The future of potential customers based on statistics of population, there are 1.5 million who are looking to move to assisted living facilities every year. Just to give you an idea of the growth in this industry, in 2019, the U.S. assisted living facility market valued at $79.3 billion. In 2020, the market value was worth $83.2 billion, and it is expected to grow a 5.3% from 2020 to 2027. There will be a need of 2 million housing facilities that will be needed to be open to care for residents by 2020, 2040, I mean. 2 million assisted living facilities will need to be open by 2040. You guys, just think about that. Will you be one of the 2 million open to care for seniors in your community?